Saturday Night Baseball from Oriole Park here in Baltimore. Tonight, Game 2 of this 3-game weekend series between the Boston Red Sox and the Baltimore Orioles. Both Sox are looking to make history here today. Can they break the all-time winning streak record? We'll see right after. Jeffrey Ramirez will be on the bump for Game 2 of the series. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, man, we're getting a look at a guy that's really been struggling lately. In his last 3 starts, he has a whip of over 1.50. Lots of base runners, lots of hits, and lots of walks, and that doesn't add up to very good performances. So he's going to look to turn things around in this one here today.
Here's the shortstop now, Jose Reyes. First shot for him here as he comes in currently leading the junior circuit in hitting. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a cold strike on the game's first pitch as we bring you this one here tonight. Guys, the Orioles, as they begin play here tonight, they came out on the losing end last time out and are in a bit of a skid. And oh, hang on now. This ball is smoked to right, and I don't think this one's coming back. No chance. It's gone. A solo home run for Jose Reyes. Home run number 37 on the year. As the Red Sox get the game's first run, it's 1-0.
Well, this has started off certainly quick. First batter of the game goes deep. Dare I say, ambush tactics?
Striding in, Mookie Betts. First at bat for him here as he enters play 7th in the American League in round triplets. Here comes the first pitch. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
Hey, boys, you talk about getting your A swing off. That's what it looks like right there. A guy with massive power letting it eat.
Behind 0-2 now. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And that one stayed up a little high. And there are the umpires assigned to this one. Calling balls and strikes is Mr. Carl Dixon.
Dan, this is an offensive player's dream to have Carl Dixon behind the dish. He is tight on the corners.
He is, D-Row, and listen, he makes you bring the ball into the strike zone. Normally, high scoring of games when Carl's behind the dish.
And now here's how the visiting Red Sox line up in this one. What do you think they need to do to keep the winning streak a-rolling, D-Row?
Are we still a big believer in batting average, Matty? In today's game, I'm more interested in the OPS number. But that's not to take anything away from this offense. They lead the league in batting average, and what that tells me is they're getting a lot of guys on base. There's a lot of guys with some good approaches and good plans today. See if that leads to a bunch of runs.
Now the 1-1 pitch. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. And Jones will handle this one for route number 2. Here's Nelson Cruz now. What a season he's having. Entering play, leading the league in 2 of the 3 Triple Crown categories. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And he'll look at a first pitch curveball that's in the dirt. It's ball 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Swung on, and this ball is absolutely crushed. Forget about it. And gone. An absolute bomb. A solo home run from Nelson Cruz. And he keeps it up. 53 now on the year. And that gives the Red Sox a 2-0 lead.
Well, it's obvious they didn't change their scouting report after yesterday's game. He had 2 bombs yesterday and another one today. Hey, this pace can't continue, but he's going to ride this wave as long as he can.
First delivery to him on the way. A little bouncer. That winds up foul. 2 out, nobody on. rifles this one into center for a base hit.
Hey, after that hit right there, Dero, that extends his hitting streak to 6 games.
Yeah, no doubt about it. 6 days in a row with knocks will help you sleep better at night, Dan.
Striding into the box, Edwin Encarnacion. He's always a long ball threat, currently 4th in the American League in that department. Now a throw over, and he'll dive back in. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Breaking ball in for a strike.
0-1's the count.
Set to deliver the 0-1. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. Working for the punch out and the offering. Hit down the third base line. The next 0-2. Misses off the plate. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. On now to the bottom of inning number 1. The Red Sox on top, 2-0. Brandon McCarthy, the California-born right-hander, is on the mound. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, this guy's had a solid season up to this point. 15 wins on the year, and that's a pretty good number. He's going to look to add to that total in this one here today.
Into the box, Jonathan Villar. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Second baseman, Jonathan Villar.
First offering on its way. And he fouls this one off. Guys, this Red Sox ball club entering play here tonight, all you can really say is they've been on one heck of a run.
Matty, this is the best team in baseball right now. I mean, just a double-digit winning streak that, I mean, maybe happens to 2 or 3 teams a year. You get this hot. This team is rocking in all facets right now, and they're a fun watch.
So he sets him down swinging. Jonathan Villar is sent packing to begin the bottom of the inning. Out in front as this is skied in the air to straightaway left. Martinez is going to get there, and that's the second out of the inning. Here's the center fielder now, Adam Jones, looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. The cutter runs outside, ball 1. Swing and a miss for strike 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. This one is launched. Look at this. And that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. Here's Mark Trumbo now. He looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. Looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. Lifted in the air out towards left center. And Martinez will make the catch to retire the side. Orioles get 1 on the home run by Adam Jones. Second inning coming. Coming to the plate now, J.D. Martinez. He enters play 6th in the American League in the batting race. First pitch coming, here it is. Hit sharply on the ground, and that finds its way through for a base hit.
Hey, after that base knock right there, he's into double digits, Dero. That's a 10-game hitting streak.
Oh, you talking about double digits, Dan? Now it's getting firm. We're seeing the batting average go up. We're seeing the homers go up. We're seeing the RBIs go up. Everything is moving north.
Here's the third baseman, David Wright.
He swings and sends a bullet to right field.
A dive, but he can't come up with it in right as it skips right past him. Martinez ignores his coach. He's chugging for home. Safe at the plate as they extend their lead to 2.
Yeah, you want to applaud the effort as he sells out for it, but the smarter move would have been to take a deeper angle and cut the ball off. He does that, and the runner probably doesn't score from first. On the flip side, great piece of hitting right there.
Into the box, Christian Vasquez, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1.
These guys hitting aren't in first place by accident. They excel at getting out to early leads, so this is a big moment in this game. If they're able to lengthen this lead any more in this inning, they're going to be in really good shape to come away with a win today.
Now the 2-0 home. Skied into straightaway right. Andrioli is over. And he makes the play, but this should extend their lead as the runner tags from third. And they'll tack on a run with the sac fly. It's now a 4-1 ball game.
That was a good controlled swing out of him there, and that's exactly what he was hoping to do. Get it into the outfield and pick up the RBI.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hit out towards second. And there are 2 away now.
Now batting, right fielder, Mookie Betts.
Here's Mookie Betts. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Jones is under it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. So they get a couple of runs on 2 hits, no errors, and no one left aboard. On now to the bottom of the second. Boston's out in front, 4-1. So coming to the plate, Tim Beckham, as they'll have 5, 6, and 7 here to start the home half of the second.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Now here it comes. And he takes a called strike 1. A ball and 2 strikes to the Orioles shortstop. And a good sinker there gets him swinging for the first out. And here's the big right-handed power threat, Trey Mancini. He went deep in the contest last night. First pitch on its way. Sinker runs outside to start the at-bat, 1-0. Hit high and deep out to left. Back goes Martinez, still ranging back. And this one is gone, a home run.
Everybody has heard of a hitter punishing a curve or a slider that just hangs. Well, this was a cutter. It just hangs right there out over the heart of the plate, and he didn't miss it. Can't leave a pitch like that to a professional hitter. Well, you can, but that's what you get.
No balls and 1 strike. Snatched out of midair at first base for out number 2. Now batting, Caleb Joseph. Trying to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. And he waves at a curveball there. No balls and a strike. Oh, can't spot the cutter any better than that. 0-2 now. McCarthy gets the sign. 0-2 pitch on its way. Swing and a little tapper, but it gets fouled. 2 out, nobody on. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Orioles get one back on the solo home run. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Josh Nah. He'll stand in to open things up here in the third.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Hey, let's not sugarcoat it. He's had a rough couple innings. He's going to have to find a way, whether it be mechanically or mentally, to be able to stay in this game.
And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now.
Boy, he just looks locked in at the plate right now to me. His numbers in recent games have been very good, and those were two stone-cold takes right there that put himself in a great hitter's count.
Into right field, that's a base hit. So an inning-opening single kicks off their half of the third.
Hey, after that base knock right there, he's into double digits, Dero. That's a 10-game hitting streak.
Oh, you talking about double digits, Dan? Now it's getting firm. We're seeing the batting average go up. We're seeing the homers go up. We're seeing the RBIs go up. Everything is moving north.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Nelson Cruz. And he's off to a hot start in this one. Homered his first time around.
That last at-bat, that showed me something. It's not that easy to hit a changeup over 400-plus feet out of the ballpark. So this guy gets some good extension, strong wrist, and this guy's got some terrific bat speed.
First offering on its way. Changeup that catches the corner for strike one. Throw over to first, and the runner back. Runner goes for second, and he steps off, but he's safe at first as he gets back in time. And again a throw, and he has to dive, but he's back in easily. Once more, a throw over and a dive, but he's back in there. Nah on at first, nobody out. He's on the move again from first. Pitch inside. The throw is not in time as he just gets in ahead of the throw.
Well, they threw over there multiple times thinking he was going to try to swipe that bag, so they were onto him, but he just waited it out and took off when he had the chance. Nice job of base running there.
The 1-1, and the runner's breaking for third. Pitch misses the throw down. Not nearly in time as he takes third easily.
You know, I was pretty surprised to see him on the move to third because it didn't seem like he had that much of a lead, but he made it work out. That was really impressive.
Third inning here, already 4-2 our score. Hard on the ground towards short. Gloved by Russell. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score.
And here with the infield back, they were giving him the run on a ground ball, so he just takes advantage of that and drives the run home. Good approach.
Cano waits on the first pitch. Couldn't hold up on the curveball there as he went around for strike one. Oh, and 2 now as Cano comes up empty on that one.
You see a guy taking swings like this. I think as a pitcher right here, you got to expand the zone even more.
Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2. Riding in for Boston, Edwin Encarnacion. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. hit sharply on the ground. To his left, Nunez. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. So it's 1 run, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left on base. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. It's the Red Sox 5 and the Orioles. Settling in now, John Andrioli. It was a 2-hit effort for him, including a home run in last night's game.
Number 34.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Missed with a breaking ball.
That curveball stayed up in the zone. You'll see that often early in the game where a pitcher's trying to find that release point, particularly with his off-speed pitches. We'll have to keep an eye on him, see if he's able to settle down as this game moves on.
Outside, 3-0 now. And that's finally over for a strike.
1 strike.
Swinging a soft liner down the line in right. Foul. Now the payoff pitch home. He was at the knees and called strike 3. And there's a cool milestone for him on the mound. Career punch out number 1,000.
You know, it might not seem like that big of a deal, but he's joining an elite group of pitchers, smaller than you might think. Only about 500 pitchers in the history of the game have recorded 1,000 strikeouts in their career, so he's got to feel pretty good about that.
That's got to be frustrating for the pitcher right there. He's well aware of who's having great seasons and who's having the tough seasons at the plate for the opposition. This guy put him in the tough season bucket, and he just gave up a nod to it.
1-0 pitch. And there he goes towards second. Pitch misses low. The throw down. Not in time as he steals second. So they get a runner into scoring position now at second following the 1-out stolen base. And as you can see there, he currently leads the Orioles in that category. Now the 2-0. Finds the zone, strike 1.
That is a pro pitch right there. 2-0 curveball for a strike. You make those kind of pitches, you'll be around for a long time.
That's a strike to throw down. It's on a dime to right, and he is out trying to steal third. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. A swing and a ground ball to third. And this is going to get by right down the line. It's a fair ball. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
He just smoked this ball right down the line. Take a look here. Hard to tell if it was fair or foul in real time, but you can see it flies right over the bag. Ump was all over it and made a great call.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And that one just missed outside. Good breaking ball that time in for a strike. The 1-1. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. Swinging a looper to left. Martinez coming on, reaches out. Oh no, he dropped it. And that'll plate the runner from second and make it a bit more interesting at 5-3 now. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Mike Trumbo, trying to keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Now the 0-1. Swing and a miss at the good old Uncle Charlie.
Some guys have no trouble hitting with 2 strikes, and some guys never want to get there. Let's see the approach right here. I'd like to see him shorten up a little bit, maybe choke up and try and work the ball back up the middle the other way.
And the inning goes away in unceremonious fashion on a swing and a miss at a ball way outside the strike zone. So 1 run on 3 hits, no errors, and 1 man left on base. On now to the top of inning number 4. It's the Red Sox 5 and the Orioles 3. Now at the plate, J.D. Martinez. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. First pitch on its way. Fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind. This is line to left. And a dive in left, but he can't get it. It'll get by him toward the wall. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
You've got to applaud the effort there from the left fielder. It just didn't work out as the ball squirts by him, resulting in a double. That's the danger of leaving your feet in the outfield.
Here's the third baseman, David Wright, as he's well in front of the curveball and comes up empty there for strike one. Getting a few steps off a second there. Now the pitch. Now pitch swung on and missed as they get ahead of Wright now 0-2.
Hey, you got a runner in scoring position. It only takes one. I know he was out in front on that off-speed pitch right there, but this pitcher cannot get cute and leave something over the heart of the plate.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And a swing and a miss that time by Wright as he couldn't come up with it. One away. Stepping up to the plate, Christian Vasquez earned himself an RBI with a sac fly his last time at the plate. First delivery to him on the way. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Mancini moving to his left, and that's the second out of the inning. So it's back to the top of the order now, and stepping in is the shortstop, Jose Reyes. First pitch of the at-bat. Started to go down after it, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike one. For the current campaign, Reyes is hitting over 350, up in the high 300s.
His batting average right now certainly signifies that this guy is having a great year. I'm very interested to see how this guy finishes up.
High in the air out to center field. Jones is under it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. One left. Digging in for his second at-bat, Tim Beckham. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
Grounded to first. Fielded by Encarnacion. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. Now to the plate, Trey Mancini. Got a hold of one and went yard in his first appearance in this one. Chased after that one, and it's 0-1. A softly hit ball here, foul off to the left side, and it's strike 2 now. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Popped him up. Encarnacion in foul ground. Into the stands. He got it.
Now batting, third baseman, Renato.
And here's Renato Nunez. Hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat. Not even close on that swing. No balls and a strike.
Yeah, Matty, he's very late on that first pitch. I got to think he was guessing off speed.
And a curveball that he didn't get on top of there. It's 1-1. A 2-1 count to Nunez. Hit in the air down the right field line. And foul. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. So stepping in, Mookie Betts. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Jones going back at the track. The wall. Out of here to the deepest part of the yard. A solo home run there for Mookie. Number 36 on the year for him. And it's now 6-3. Into the box now, Josh Nah. How about the work the lineups have been doing so far, fellas?
Matty V, this is turning into Home Run Derby Part 2. D-Row, 5 bombs already in this one.
Yeah, there's a fight at the bat rack for both teams right here. A lot of mislocations right out over the heart of the plate, and neither side is missing.
Designated hitter.
The speed they always talk about with this guy was on full display there.
Yeah, when you've got elite speed like this guy does, man, you don't need any help from the fielders to give you more time. He's thinking extra bases as soon as the ball gets to the outfield, and that time he wanted 3.
Here's Nelson Cruz now as he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball. 0-1. 6 runs, 9 hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. Squared that one up just a little late. Working for the punch out and the offering. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
The batter, number 22, second baseman.
Digging in once again, Robinson Cano, 1 for 2. He singled and struck out in 2 trips. Cano waits on the first pitch. And a swing, and here's another big drive as this ball sent high and deep to left center field. And the long ball will burn him for the second time in the inning. Another home run.
Boy, this guy just keeps going on. His 40th home run of the season, and he's not done yet. He keeps this up, he's definitely going to be in the conversation for some of the year-end awards.
And now here comes Oriole manager Buck Showalter on his way to the mound. And it looks as though that's going to be all for his starter here tonight. So he'll make his way to the dugout after working just 4 1/3, and he just didn't have his best stuff in this one. Miguel Castro enters from the bullpen to do the pitching.
Number 50, Miguel Castro. Now batting,
Edwin Encarnacion now.
Edwin Encarnacion.
He'll swing and lift the ball foul off to the left and out of play.
0 for 2 for him to this point. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Fly ball right down the line in left. Mancini is over now, and he puts this one away in foul territory, and there are 2 men out. There's a look at the final line for the Orioles starter. Not the night he or his club were hoping for. Digging in and looking for more, J.D. Martinez. He doubled his last time through. Now here it comes. Missed with a slider. Movement in the Orioles bullpen now as they've got a left-hander up and throwing. Popped him up. Trumbo has a play. And that retires the side. So 2 home runs in the inning lead to 3 runs on the scoreboard. Last half of the 5th coming up. The Red Sox lead it. In now for the O's, Caleb Joseph comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
The windup and the 0-1. Line to the right side. And that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning.
That's a big knock right there for his confidence. He had seen it. You're walking to the plate. You know your average will dip below 220 for the first time in a long time. Nice AB.
At the plate, John Andrioli, 0 for 1 after he took a look at strike 3 in his first plate appearance. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike.
You know, you love a guy who attacks the zone, but sometimes I think he could throw too many strikes. That could be the case right here. This offense is going to the plate, just pulling the trigger on everything.
0-2. Here it comes. Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2. Now this is hit not all that hard out to second. And that's through for a hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are two aboard now.
Pitcher executed his pitch. Good sinker down and in. Got the hitter to beat it into the ground. Sometimes there's nothing you can do about it as a pitcher.
In now, Jonathan Villar. So weighed out a breaking pitch here that finds the zone for strike one. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Good curveball. Strike two.
Not looking good after being down 0-2. I think at the very least you got to work this pitcher's count a little bit. Try and get back into a decent count where maybe you can come through.
Martinez moves over a few steps to his right as he's got it for the first out. Digging in, Addison Russell. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far. Called strike over the outside corner. Russell behind 0-2.
Hey, as a hitter right here, you can't be leaning out over. I know those first 2 pitches were in the outer half, but nothing saying he can't ride a fastball in right here.
Strike 3 called, and now he's 1 out away from getting out of this.
Well, you can tell by their approach that they're going to go up there and try to be aggressive off this guy, but he's taking full advantage of that. He's pounding the zone with strikes, and right now we're seeing a lot of swings and misses and a lot of strikeouts and no walks either.
A bouncer up the middle. Right there is Reyes. Throw on to first is going to be in time, and the Oriole. Digging in, David Wright. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. To third. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th. Stepping into the box, Christian Vasquez. He flew out in his last at-bat. He's ready. Here's the first offering. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike.
That is such a tough pitch to lay off right there, but you have to find a way. There's nothing you're going to do with that low sinker except foul it into your shin or hit a ground ball to the left side.
Behind 0-2 now. One and 2 to the Red Sox catcher.
I know you have to protect the strike zone when you get the count to 2 strikes, but on an 0-2 pitch that misses by that much, it's pretty easy for a hitter not to swing it that way.
Hit the other way out toward right field. Andrioli back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are 2 gone. So the Red Sox lineup turns over, and to the plate, Jose Reyes. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. There's a strike.
To me, getting ahead 0-1, it's the most important pitch in the game, Matty. It puts the hitter on the defensive. I can only think of myself being in the batter's box. When I'm sitting 1-0, I am all over the gas, or I am allowed the opportunity to sit on something without fearing going 1-1. When you're down 0-1, your head's on a swivel.
So make it 2 hits for him now on the night as this one finds its way into center. And you can see on the graphic there, he currently leads the Red Sox in that department. First delivery to him on the way. Way in front of a great slider that time. Reyes is off at first with 2 away. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control 0-2. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
There's another slider. That's back-to-back good sliders, and this guy's breaking ball.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Here's Mark Trumbo now. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Nate Jones enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Red Sox, number 65, Nate Jones.
First pitch of the at-bat. And the slider stayed low, apparently, for a ball. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
Not the ideal spot to be right here. 2-0 count on a real good hitter. Boy, you're going to have to make some really good pitches now.
Now the 2-1 is an off-speed pitch taken for a ball. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
Well, it's been a rough series for him at the plate so far. That's 4 strikeouts in the first 2 games, so this pitching staff clearly has him figured out.
We'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. That swung on and missed. We're even at 1-1. 3 runs, 7 hits, and no errors for the Orioles so far. Called strike on the inside, and he can't believe it at the plate. It's 1-2 now. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. 2 out, nobody on. Could we see another strikeout here? It's 0-2 now.
You go down 0-2 to a guy with this type of arsenal.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will. Back here on the show. Red Sox on top in this one as we get set for the 7th. But first, here's a look at our game summary to this point. Trying to pick things up where we left off. Josh Knob. And to start out the inning, it looks like they've decided to stick with the same reliever out there, Dan.
They have, Matt. I think the way he pitched the last inning kind of inspired that. But it's not uncommon for relief pitchers to have troubles after they sit and watch their guys swing the bat a bit. We'll see if he stays as sharp as he was before.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. And now a right-hander up and throwing in the Baltimore bullpen. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out.
I think he kind of trained a hitter's eyes in that at-bat. What I mean is you'll find the first 3 pitches are all down around the knee. So as a hitter, he's probably looking down there again, and that's the perfect time to raise his sights and make a good pitch up.
Here's Nelson Cruz now. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And boy, big problems here to start this at-bat. It's 0-2 now.
Hey, he gets a pass right there for that ugly swing. He's been having a monster season. Take a step out of the box, regroup. He'll get right back in this game.
Russell has it. And that's the 2nd out.
The batter, number 22, second baseman.
Now at the plate, Robinson Cano. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point.
And in that last at-bat, it makes you think this guy might have went up there looking for the breaking ball, because he certainly got a breaking ball, and he didn't miss it. Hit it right on the screws.
A swing and a high drive to right center field. Jones going back at the track, and he makes a nice catch on the track. And here's Renato Nunez. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck outside last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
That's just a great pitch right there. Great execution. He just got that hitter to think that pitch was knee-high. Nasty diving out of the zone.
And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. He's set and the pitch. There's a changeup over the outside corner. And the changeup is way low that time. Now a ball hit sharply toward third. And that falls in for a solid base hit, his second of the night. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
Everyone knows that this guy's numbers are not where he wants them to be so far this year, but you never know by that swing. He looked fluid and confident, driving that pitch for a double. We'll see if that gets him going a bit.
Now time is called, and this could very well be to buy a few more pitches for those relievers. First delivery to him on the way. And that one right down Main Street.
That pitch was right down the heart of the plate, but obviously this guy had made up his mind on the on-deck circle. He was taken all away, and he was going to zone him up.
0-2 count, and the pitch. And this one's in the dirt. Good job there as the count goes to 1-2. And now a slider in there for a called third strike, and there are 2 gone now. Now back to the top of the lineup, stepping in, Jonathan Villar. And with men on base and 2 away, it feels like this at-bat could go a long way toward deciding this thing.
No doubt, Matt. A base hit here changes this game quite a bit. But if they can't score here, it looks pretty bleak for them heading into the last couple of innings.
The 1-1 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2.
He's going to need to shorten up and get that foot down a little bit earlier if he hopes to be catching up to that fastball.
Slider whiffed on for strike 3. A great pitch to put in.
Donnie Hart has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 57, Donnie Hart.
Edwin Encarnacion now. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once.
Edwin Encarnacion.
Here comes the first pitch. Now a ball hit high in the air. Deep down the line in left. Hooking just a little. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. High in the air out to center field. And there to put this one away is Jones, and that's out number 1. Here's J.D. Martinez. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. From the stretch. No balls and a strike to count. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Hits this one hard the other way. And that gets through for a 1-out base hit.
Hey, this guy's obviously seeing the ball right now. That's another hard hit single. 3 for 4 right there. He's looking super solid at the plate.
Runner's going. And a step off. But he's safe at first as he gets back in time. Here's the third baseman, David Wright. As the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, D-Row, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage.
Yeah, you know, D-Row, one of the things about pitching is you want to have location, and it was obvious in this one today that the pitchers weren't on point, and what happens when that happens? Hitters make you pay, and the long ball was a big part of this one here.
One hit's all they get. Not too many more. Ready for another shot now. Addison Russell will stand in to lead things off for the Orioles. Adam Jones set to follow. Alex Colomé is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the eighth. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Takes a knee-high fastball.
Objective number one right here is finding a way to get on base. So I'm not surprised to see him taking on the first pitch there.
And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2. 0-2 pitch is a curveball that misses 1-2.
Tried to get him to chase that 0-2 curveball there, but he wasn't biting. Very well could see it again here, though.
Lifted in the air out to left field. Martinez has a read on it. 1 out. Here's the center fielder now, Adam Jones. In the past against Alex Colomé, he's really struggled. 1 for 15. In there, and it's 0-1.
Okay, I see where this guy's going, right? He wants to pitch backwards, a little 0-0 curveball. Don't be shocked if this hitter's sitting all over that same pitch right here.
Fouled away. Swing and a miss on the breaking pitch. 2 away. Here's Mark Trumbo now. 2 away here in the 8th, and time's running out on him, Danny.
Yeah, they don't have a lot of outs left to work with, so it's time for someone to make something happen if they're going to get back into this thing.
Breaking ball for a strike. 0-1. Swings through it for strike number 2.
I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Yeah, and they set him up with that curveball on the pitch before, and that one, they just blew right by him.
And they could go either way now, I suppose.
Fouled off. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one. 3 up, 3 down for the Orioles. Can't make any headway into an 8-3 deficit. A nice look there at the Inner Harbor here in Charm City as we welcome you back to baseball on the show. Richard Blyer enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. Here's the first pitch to him. Hit on the ground to third. To his left, Nunez. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway. Here's the shortstop now, Jose Reyes. He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. First offering on its way. Hard hit ball to second. Villar fields it cleanly. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Up next for the Red Sox, right fielder, Mookie Betts.
Next up for the Red Sox, Mookie Betts. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Hit high and deep out to left field. And it's gone as they add still another. A solo shot here to left, his 2nd of the game, as it's now a 6-run ball game. Stepping in now, Josh Nah. He grounds it sharply to third. Throw in time, and the side is retired. The Red Sox tack on one more thanks to the solo home. Striding forward now is the DH, Tim Beckham, 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. Josh Hader, southpaw, standing 6'3", gets the ball now out of the bullpen. First pitch coming. Here it is. And it's fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And a fastball just below the knees. Ball one. Slider stayed too low. Ball two.
Well, that's a great take there, right there, on that slider down and in. That's one of the toughest pitches to lay off of as a hitter. That hard breaking ball coming down and in at the back foot. A tough take on a good pitch.
Betts is there, and that is a big first out here to start inning number 9. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Grounded back up the middle. Right there is Reyes. On to first, and the Orioles are down to their final out.
Up next for the Orioles.
Stepping into the box, Renato Nunez. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. And he pours this one in at the letters. 0-1.
Oh, that's for sure going to be a pitch he wants back. You're not going to get many balls right in the wheelhouse from a top-level arm like this.
Baltimore down to their final strike. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Man, they've already put the all-time winning streak record in their rearview mirrors. But with every win, it gets further and further away. We could say this now. This is one of the greatest teams in the history of baseball.
9-3 the final tally here in this one. Boston win for a division-leading 98th time. Brandon McCarthy records win number 16 on the season. Jeffrey Ramirez is slapped with 8 earned runs as he takes the loss. So that's a wrap for us here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. And for more, click over to theshownation.com.
The final line score for our ball game tonight. For the victorious Boston